Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Dynasty 3890 here. I'm back with another MLB 17 The Show Diamond Dynasty video, and today I'm going to be going over some relief pitchers that you might want to have for your squad, either for your normal squad you do head-to-head seasons, if you're doing Battle Royale or in events, and it's something that most people overlook, but it's relievers who either pitch like Submarine or Sidearm. The guys that you don't want your whole bullpen to have guys like this, but you want a couple guys like this, maybe one or two guys in your bullpen, especially in Battle Royale, maybe in head-to-head or events. But those guys can just be tough for someone to get used to. You can get 3 easy outs with them, go through a heart of a lineup. And let's get into some. I got a list of some players here that you can find. They're all very cheap, and they're all really, really good. So let's get into it. Alright guys, first up we have Darren O'Day of the Baltimore Orioles. He is one that a lot of people know about. He doesn't throw hard, and most of these guys don't. He has a slider, four-seam, sinker combo. A lot of these guys have sinker-slider combos, which is great. Now, he's an 82 overall. He's one of the higher overalls on this list. Today he's a 5-star inside edge. He's an 88. Now he has plus 10 hits per 9, plus 10 Ks per 9. Now his velocity is 39. But look at that break. 99 break. That is something very, very good. And all these cards go for like a couple hundred subs at most. Some go for like a nickel. Like, they're dirt cheap. So, like I said, you don't need to have... I wouldn't recommend having your whole team of this, because once a guy figures out how to hit a Submarine guy, bring in a normal guy who throws gas. But for like a couple batters here or there, I love bringing in Submarine there, and this is the first guy I want to mention, Darren O'Day. Next up, we have Joe Smith of the Toronto Blue Jays. He's wearing the Angels jersey, but he's a Blue Jay. And again, sidearm, sinker, slider, four-seamer. Same exact pitches as Darren O'Day. Throws a little harder, gets a low 90s. 98 break, though, it's kind of the same. His per 9's K per 9 not as good, therefore he's a 79, 76 today with the inside edge. But another guy, they don't throw overly hard, but look at that break, and the weird angle makes him really good. Next, we have Peter Moylan of the Kansas City Royals. Again, Braves uniform, he's a Royal. Now, he doesn't have the break as the other guys, however, he has the same pitches, sinker, slider, four-seamer, and he has a changeup. Changeups from Submarine guys, really, really tricky. Doesn't have the same break, though. He's not one of the higher end ones, but if you see him in Battle Royale and like a bronze or a common round, and you just have a bunch of other just guys, I would recommend take Peter Moylan. Not crazy, not like overwhelming, but he does have a changeup, which is really good, and he's an Aussie. So if you like Australians, you got yourself Peter Moylan. Here we have Steve Cishek. I always have trouble saying his name. Again, sinker slider. This time he has a changeup combo pitches. He throws pretty hard. He throws low 90s, like 92. Not as much break. Good K per 9. Solid hit per 9. He's a Massachusetts guy, so I'm a little biased. I do like him. He was a closer for Seattle before Diaz took over it last year. Also, Submarine guy with those 6'6". It's a little weird, but again, really good sinker slider combo, and he has a changeup. I love the changeup out of that. So those 3 pitches are really good. And if he gets an upgrade with silver, if that happens, and then he gets a good inside edge day, card can be really, really, really good, guys. So I'd recommend if you see him in a Battle Royale, pick him up. Next here we have Brad Ziegler. Again, sinker, slider, and here's a changeup. 5 stars today, so he's normally a 76. Today he's an 82. His K per 9's not good. Hit per 9's pretty solid. Home runs per 9 is really good. So he won't give up the long ball. Again, only 33 velo, but 89 break. Really good with that. Just like the other ones, he's really tough to pick up. He's a little lower. He throws a little lower than most. He's not Submarine. He's almost, I don't want to call him underhand. He's not underhand, but his knuckles are close to the ground. So he's really tough, and like I said, pick him up if you see him in BR or if you need him for a type of event. Alright, next here we have the only lefty in this video. There's not many. Javier Lopez was my guy for years, however, he retired in February. But Oliver Perez, former Met, he used to be a starter, he used to be an Astro, but he's a National this year. Has a 4-seam slider sinker, so again, sinker slider, and this one he has a 4-seamer. He throws harder. He has 74 velo with 95 break, and as a lefty, I would definitely recommend picking him up at least as your second lefty of your bullpen for your even your normal team. I would highly recommend it. Very, very good card. Really good K per 9, solid hit per 9, and if he gets a really good inside edge, stays a 3-star. However, none of his attributes change, but he's a +1. I'm not the best with math, but if nothing changes, your overall shouldn't go up, but I'm not going to assume. However, a very good lefty to use out of your pen. And lastly, in MLB 15, there was something called the Neshek cheese. Pat Neshek is so glitchy. Last year wasn't that bad. This year is pretty bad. Sinker, slider, circle change. That's why he's so glitchy. He throws like 92 to 93 in this game with a sinker. His changeup 68, 69 miles per hour. No joke. His changeup's in the 60s. So difficult to pick up. Throws underhand. He's a 4-star today in inside edge, and he's an 86. Really good hits per 9, solid Ks per 9, really good walks per 9, good clutch control. 64 velo, but the gap is like 25 miles per hour between his changeup and his sinker. And then he's got that slider with the 91 break. Amazing card, guys. Highly recommend you pick him up. He's a Philly. He's not an Astro anymore. He's a Philly. But here you go, guys. There are some really good Submarine sidearm guys you want to pick up for your squad, or you're doing Battle Royale. You see them, draft them. They're going to definitely help out your bullpen, and they're not going to cost you like a gold player or a diamond player in those BR drafts. So hope you enjoyed the video. Drop a like if you did. Sub if you are new if you want more tips like this, and I'll talk to y'all later. Take it easy. Peace.